Guys, we have an insane amount of fights to talk about today, and today I wanted to react to all of the new fights for UFC 324, Paramount, and more. We're going to be talking about them today. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I am your guy with many YouTube channels, starting off with what you see on screen, the UFC 324 main event. Justin Gaethje will take on Paddy Pimblett at UFC 324 on January 24th. Main event, interim lightweight title fight. First off, I am so happy that this is a main event. We're not going to get Kayla Harrison versus Amanda Nunes. I'm very, very happy about this. My initial reaction to seeing this, guys, is what the hell did Arman do to piss off the UFC? I know he canceled that one fight, but he must be, like, incredibly difficult to deal with, man. Unless, dude, I wonder if the UFC was holding off on this announcement just to see if Arman would end up, like, winning his fight. Then you go, oh, Arman was just in a fight. We can't announce his fight next. Arman is being screwed over massively over here. Justin Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett together both do not deserve a title fight. If you have to throw someone in there, Paddy's fine. Justin absolutely does not deserve one. He was crying, threatening to retire. I guess putting him in for an interim belt was a way to get him actually into the octagon. I don't think that the UFC should be rewarding this behavior, but hey, I'm just the guy behind the desk over here. I think it's a phenomenal fight. Early lean prediction. I'm not going to break down all of the fights for you today. I'm going to have an early lean prediction over to Paddy Pimblett. But this is a very, very, very fun fight. Let's continue on to the next bout. Announced, guys, breaking UFC 325 news. Alexander Volkanovski will take on Diego Lopez on January 31st. I think the title fight should have went to Lerone Murphy. I think Movsar has canceled too often, has been too inactive to get a title fight. But to be honest with you, I'm not really going to complain. Diego Lopez has been looking like an absolute killer. My gut kind of wants to say that Diego Lopez is going to get it done. But then again, I picked Diego Lopez last time against Alexander Volkanovski, and then who knew that Prime Volk would just show up? Volk's time's coming, unfortunately, man, but that's a very, very difficult fight. I almost want Diego Lopez to get it done, man. I really, really like both guys. It's one of those fights where it's a shame that somebody has to lose. I think this is going to be a banger of a fight no matter what. It's nice to actually see Volkanovski back into the octagon. I was waiting to see what would come about it. Diego Lopez staying active as usual. Another banger fight. Let's continue on. Gaethje versus Andre Puliev at UFC 324. Not going to talk about this one too much. It's a good matchup. It's a good matchup. You know, I don't Andre Puliev, he's an underrated talent in my opinion, but can he take on Gaethje? We still haven't seen too much from him either. But we'll talk more about that when it comes to the breakdown time. Let's continue on over to Umar Nurmagomedov, staying active, taking on Davison Figueiredo at UFC 324. Dude, this card is absolutely stacked for the first Paramount card, guys. This is a great fight. I would pick Umar Nurmagomedov to win this fight. Umar is one of the best bantamweights of all time. Davison Figueiredo is unfortunately a past his prime version of himself. It'd be very interesting to watch like a prime Davison Figueiredo go up against Umar Nurmagomedov, but flyweight was the division for Davison. But hey, he showed that he can absolutely still contest. He'll be a tough guy, but I would imagine that Umar will kind of just be faster. He'll work in his takedowns. Another very, very, very fun fight for over here, guys. I hope Figgy wins that one. I am a big, big fan of Figueiredo. Alexa Grasso versus Rose Namajunas, January 24th. Should be an easy win for Rose Namajunas, right? Alexa Grasso was so unbelievably overhyped. I would imagine that Rose is just going to be more experienced, better. It's a good fight for WMMA, but I'm not like looking crazy for it. But you know how Arnold Allen spoke about a fight that you guys might enjoy. We will definitely be enjoying this one. Arnold Allen will take on Gene Silva at UFC 324. Now, what I'm interested in is how Gene Silva is going to show back up. Gene worked very, very well because of the confidence that he carried inside the octagon. Is that now going to be shattered because of what Diego Lopez did to him? I'm very interested to see, but this is absolutely a top-level fight in the featherweight division. Do you give... Nah, you can't give the winner of this a title fight, right? Regardless, it is going to be a banger. There is absolutely no chance that this is not fireworks. I would pick Gene Silva to get the job done in this one, assuming that the same version of Gene Silva shows up. I'm very convinced of both him and Carlos Prates, like I talked about with the Fighting Nerds. Everybody's kind of off the train right now, but I think both of them are actually very special talent. I like both guys a lot. That's a great, great fight. Let's continue on. Waldo Cortez Acosta staying active, taking on Derek Lewis. At this point, guys, I think depending on whether or not you follow the channel, I have been too hard on Waldo Cortez Acosta. He's better than I thought he was. To be fair, I believe he has improved, okay? But I can deny him no more. The thing is, it's so difficult to pick a Derek Lewis fight because he just has that one shot that he could just bomb people with. He comes out of the gate, swings. He just has that fight-changing power. It's a fight that could go either way, but I probably have to go with the younger guy in that matchup. Let's continue on. Banger that nobody's talking about. I get there's a lot of fights to talk about, guys. I cannot wait to watch this fight. Sean O'Malley, Song Yadong. Another one of those fights where it's a real shame that somebody has to lose. Ugh. I do not want either guy to lose this fight. This is going to be a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful technical battle. Kind of like the reason that I was excited for Song Yadong when he ended up taking on Petr Yan. I love this matchup. Absolutely love this matchup. If Song Yadong wins, put him in the title fight. But I would give a 70-30 lean to Sean O'Malley in this bout. I think he's going to be a little bit quicker. I think he's going to be able to snipe Song Yadong. Song Yadong has excellent technique, but I think with the grappling improvements that we've seen from Sean O'Malley in the second Merab fight, it's going to be enough to defend whatever Song Yadong ends up bringing to the cage. But this is going to be a great matchup. This is the sleeper matchup that nobody's talking about that's been announced over here, guys. And finally, we have the co-main event for UFC 324, which I'm very happy, again, that it's a co-main event. Kayla Harrison will take on Amanda Nunes on January 24th. Is Amanda Nunes going to show up in shape, or is she showing up for a paycheck? Because if the Amanda Nunes shows up, that kind of like half-assed it like we saw with Juliana Pena, Kayla Harrison's going to work her. But I also do believe Kayla Harrison to be massively overrated. Yes, she's dominated people, I guess you could say. But she is ridiculously oversized for the division. She's completely roided out. And she's not even that good. I'm sorry, I don't believe it. If Amanda Nunes shows up and it's the Amanda Nunes like as she was when she left, she should dummy Kayla Harrison. And I hope Amanda Nunes gets the job done, guys. I would really like to see that. But out of all of these fights, man, they are going crazy with stacking UFC 324. I'm still not exactly loving that Justin Gaethje's getting his title fight. And again, I don't understand why the UFC is rewarding that. Oh, but I know that a lot of people are going to be pissed off too about Diego Lopez getting a title fight. But then again, Diego Lopez is a fan favorite. I still want to know, dude. I want to be a fly on the wall for the conversations about Arman Tsarukyan. Arman got slimed out so bad. I feel bad for him, but at the same time, I can see Arman. Can you guys not, like, I don't know if anybody can relate to this. I like Arman Tsarukyan. I'm a fan of Arman Tsarukyan. I could just imagine a scenario where they're trying to negotiate with him and he's just not cooperating. I can just imagine that for Arman Tsarukyan. It's like, okay, well, I guess we're going to give crybaby Justin Gaethje the title fight. Dude, the downfall of Justin Gaethje is something else too, because Justin Gaethje went from the fan favorite fighter of all time to, oh my God, Justin, shut up. And now they're rewarding that behavior. It's really, really weird. But guys, let me know what you think down below. Thank you so much for watching. Check out the full card breakdown for UFC 323 if you want to watch me talk about some more fights. I'd love to have you over there. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, guys.